Oh God, what's with all the skills on this one? 20 bloody bashers, and 20 jumpers, and 10 runners. All useful skills, might I add. 10 platformers, 1 roper. The rope is probably the thing that gets us most of the time. So why do we need the roper? Good grief, I can see why. You need to go a right long way around here. You don't want lemmings to fall down there either. This is going to be pretty much a worker lemming level. Okay, so we want the attractor. What is that? Hopper. Okay. It's an interesting one. Okay, so we can jump out of that. Got get given a nice time limit for this level as well. I'll go bugger off. So we want to fill these holes in ideally. There we go. It's nice. It's nice the way that. It's nice the way that function works. I'm not sure whether that's terrain or not. Guess we'll find out the hard way. No, it's not terrain. Okay, why is there a way to walk underneath here? So I'm going to platform over that, obviously, because that's one of those death things again. We saw it in that level with the super lemming thing that wouldn't work properly. I can't remember the level names, unfortunately, so it's not much help to anybody. Don't keep bashing. Good. I think that's terrain. Yeah, I know that's terrain. See, I like levels like this. If there's a pit of water, I'd rather just platform over it, it's safer. Since we've got plenty of bashers, I'm just going to test if things are terrain or not, because pretty much, if not, he just doesn't bash it and then he just keeps walking, doesn't he? Yeah, that's terrain. Makes sense, I suppose. Doesn't seem like a platform is enough to cover that distance either. I've just seen an interesting predicament as well. I can see a use for the roper, because that's not walkable. Unless I can use a filler, because it's only a small step. I mean, we've got plenty of the things anyway. I'm not quite there yet. Don't get ahead of yourself. Well, I know I'm probably not going to get across that in one platformer, so I'm just going to... Okay, I think we have to start counting our platforms, aren't we? I think perhaps the roper skill will probably be good here, because he'll just stick in the wall, won't it? And it's a short enough distance. It's easy to fuck up the roper skill, that's the only problem I've got with it. Oh, he would have covered it as well. I'm not turning the Lemming into a runner for obvious reasons, because I just don't want the increased risk of messing up this level. Yeah, it's got to be walkable now, surely. I've still got 3 platforms, so I don't think the rope is even needed. So you just need to know the difference between the glue pourer and the sand pourer, really, because the sand pourer will just pour through gaps, whereas the glue pourer will just go across gaps in like a thin strip. Okay, so we've got enough platforms to cover the remainder of the level, so we don't need the roper. Probably let these lemmings out now. Got a long way to walk anyway. I think there's 50 lemmings and all that. I don't like this wavy sand kind substance here. I hope that's not something I've overlooked. Oh, are you serious? Okay, so we better turn him into a runner then. Thank you. Thank God, that's a hard activation to get right when the lemming is running. That's typical, that is. Okay, we need to make another runner then, because we need a lemming to get ahead of the crowd. It'd be better to make the sand pourer earlier as well. It's because you get given plenty of skills in this level. It's good to let these lemmings out early, actually. Yeah, that's good enough. You only need 1 sand pourer as well. That's the pain in the arse about it. That was a nice level, that was. Assuming I've done it correctly. Yeah, they're all coming now. Okay, the Egypt cottage, sorry. We've got a laser blaster in this level, and a parachute, which is just basically like a floater, but I think you have control over its ascent with a fan. Super Lem, oh boy, not again. Ballooner, yeah, that's kind of like the parachuter again. Swimmer, basically a lemon that can swim water and get out on the other side. And the rock climber's back, and so is the jetpack. A lot of fan-based abilities here. Okay, so how are we supposed to do this? I assume you're supposed to get a lemming down here somehow and use the laser blaster. We have got a stomper as well. Except there's metal all over the bloody place. That's annoying, isn't it? Might be a good place to put the laser blaster then, because the laser blaster is a very, very, very useful ability. Lots of useful abilities for getting lemmings around levels anyway. There's one of everything as well. That's interesting. See, if it wasn't for the fact that this Sphinx was... You can get stuck on that Sphinx to the right there. You could pretty much solve this level, because I think the lemmings could walk down onto that, and then they'd walk down onto that. There's a death trap down there. Didn't notice that before. And there's a death trap down there as well. I think they're called death pits. That's what they call on the Lemmings Encyclopedia website anyway. Okay. So what can we do about this bit then? Probably best. You could send a lemming down to the left and then... It's very hard to get a lemming up around to where the exit is, isn't it? Even if you're using all these abilities available to you. So the only terrain abilities we've got are the laser blaster and the stomper. I'm guessing it's probably better to get a laser blaster here, right underneath where the lemmings are, and then use a stomper here, and then they should all walk to the exit then. That's very hard to do though, to be honest. Okay, let's give it a try anyway. It's pretty obvious a rock climb is going to be used in this process. The jet blaster is actually pretty useful in this respect. I think you can get a lemming very far using that ability. Would be best for this bit. I think it's a parachute. Has to be a parachute because the balloon can pop easily, whereas a parachute ability remains. Oh, go buggy yourself. I think he's stuck circling endlessly there. Now he's actually going to come down here and then die. Crap, it's not going to work out so well, is it? See, this would be a good place to use the jetpack or the balloon because it's quite wide around here. I think to face the facts, we're probably going to have to use the jetpack down at the bottom exclusively, and then use the balloon to get down. Because we need to get him down into this bit here, because he won't climb that incline there, and he'll fall back down, and then fall down this bit. It's the only way I can see myself doing it, to be honest, because I don't want to send him down to the right, because that's just more trouble than it's worth. So we're going to turn into a ballooner. I'd rather keep the Super Lem later in the level just in case things go pear-shaped. What? Okay, need the fan. And the balloon popped. It goes up. Surprise. Maybe it's better to just use Super Lem on this bit. Alternatively, we just use Super Lem to get him out of this bit. It's probably the best way to do it. Like that, look. That actually helps, actually. Don't know why I didn't think of that before, to be honest. Okay, so the parachute. Doesn't really matter so much if he keeps landing, but I think he'll just carry on parachuting regardless if he when he next walks off. I think that's only in case he had the rock climb or something. think this is where it comes useful. Okay. Just have the balloon now. So be very careful that neither the lemming or the balloon touches any terrain like that. We still got our jetpack. We still got a jet blaster though. Not for long though. Seems as if our jet blaster couldn't get up for some reason. It's a bit irritating. So that's tricky. Need to get him all the way up ideally. No! You had to keep the momentum going with the jetpack. It's even possible to get a balloon lemming up there. It's a very narrow gap. No! That's terrible. Seriously? I don't know what else to do on this level. Seems like it's just based on precision bullshit. It really is. Let's give the jetpack one last try. Come on, no! He nearly made it as well. Maybe I could swap the Super Lemming with the Jet Blaster, because the Jet Blaster looks like it doesn't need to do too much to get up here, being the use of skill that it is. So let's give that a try. Perfect. So now we've saved our Super Lemming for this bit now. What we need to do is get up to where actually we were using the jetpack originally and then just use a Super Lemming in its place. No, okay, I can probably work with that actually. Nope. Are you bloody serious? Oh my god. That is absolutely immaculate, the way that happened. So now you can see why I couldn't use that at the bottom of the level. They should all survive that fall. Just hope these lemmings survive this fall here. Yep, they're fine. Good grief, right on the edge there. Wow. Good grief, that level was absolutely terrible. I never want to see it again.